Hey, what's going on, everybody? So today we're coming at you with a little bit of an update on the car. Now, it's been a disappointing past few days, guys. I tried to get the car out to the drag strip. I drove all the way up to Bradenton Speedway. I stopped at a friend's house, changed out the tires, put the drag radials on it, drove all the way up to the track just to find out that they closed the track. We checked the website, and the website said that the track was open, but it wasn't until we got to the track that we realized that the track was closed. So I wasn't able to get out to run it in the quarter mile. The next night I tried to get out to a mach-e, and it rained. So I wasn't able to get out to a mach-e. So this week I have no track videos for you guys. I'm really sorry. But one thing did happen that was pretty cool. My stage 2 upgrades came here, and I didn't even realize it. I thought I sent them to 5 Bar, but I made the mistake. I sent them here to my house. So I have the hardware. Let me show it to you. All right, everybody. Basically what you're looking at here is a Whippled Stage 2 upgrade kit. Now, this is basically the parts that you'll need if you've got a stage 1 and you want to, upgrade to stage 2. These are the parts that you're going to need. The only thing that I'm not showing you here, guys, is the pulley. The stage 1 runs a 4-inch pulley. The stage 2 runs a 3.875 pulley. I ordered the pulley a while back. It's waiting for me down at 5 Bar Motorsports, so I do not have it here. But this is basically all the parts that you need, though. I mean, depending on which stage 1 that you have will depend on which airbox you have. My stage 1 was the early one that came with the open element CAI. Did not work very well for me. Down here in Southwest Florida, my IAT1 was climbing, above 170 degrees. I've even seen 180 degrees. So I elected to get the closed airbox. Now, it's a nice looking piece, guys. I'll give you a good look at it right there. Comes with a nice air cleaner and everything. Comes with all the supporting hardware in this little package right here to mount that airbox in the car. And, it comes with some hoses and things that you'll need to make this conversion. Now, the big thing here, guys, is this throttle body. This is the 132 elliptical throttle body. Comes with the electronics. It's a really nice piece. Get you a good look at it right there. And that thing should move significantly more air than the stock throttle body. We also got the DW400 fuel pump. This is the new one with the check valve. The early ones did not have a check valve, so we got the newer one, and that's all good. It also comes with the new mass air meter housing here, and the new air tube to bridge the throttle body to the mass air housing. So we're basically going to upgrade this thing to stage 2. I am currently using the 38-pound injectors that came with the early Whippled Stage 1 and Stage 2 kits. They're more than enough to support the power that I'm going to make with this kit. We've seen something like 700 horsepower to the rear wheels on a basic Stage 2. So I'm expecting to make at least 700 to the wheels with this package. Now, we might even make a little bit more than that. We put the killer chiller on my car, and we saw a 50 horsepower increase on that Stage 1 by putting the killer chiller on it. So there's a very good possibility that we're going to make more than a typical Stage 2 will make. So yeah, there's a good look at the parts, guys. Next time you see them, they'll be on the car. Okay, so there you have it. All the Stage 2 hardware is in. Now, I'm not scheduled to install that hardware for another week, so I've got one more chance to get this car out to the track in its current Stage 1 form to try to best my previous times. The last time I was out, I ran 1068 at 134 miles an hour. Not bad with this Stage 1 car. And if you guys remember correctly, last summer this car put down 670 horsepower to the rear wheels, closed hood with the chiller. We changed the spark plugs on it last week. It's running a little bit better, so I'm really excited to give it one more shot to see if I can improve on my times before I step up to Stage 2. So stay tuned, there's a lot more to come. Okay guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Okay, so the video is not over. You guys see this lake behind me here? On a number of occasions, I've showed you guys the alligators that are in this lake. Somewhere around October of 2019, I came out here and I spotted an alligator. And then there was actually another one out there that really surprised me, was pretty big. Check this out. Check out that video. One thing I could say about this alligator is he's getting pretty big. He decided to turn around and just look at me. Look at him. He's eyeballing me, man. He's thinking in a couple months he'll get real big and he'll just come up here and make a meal out of us. Look at him, man. Look at how big he got. I'm going to say he's a good 5 feet long right now. Right in my backyard, guys. See the houses? There's the alligator. Wow. That son of a gun. Look at how big he got. Unbelievable. The funny thing is he's not afraid now. You know, when he was little, he used to be a little scared. If we got this close, he would take off. But now, he puts himself on display. Yep, just going about his business. This is my lake. Oh, look at that. There's another one. What do you know? And that one's even bigger. Holy smokes. I can't believe my eyes. Unbelievable. There's one there. I don't know if you guys can see that. And there's another one there. And this one is about twice the size. I don't know if you can see that with the reflection in the water, but that is a big alligator. There's the other one. Man. I'm in shock. So I remember the day that I took that video, guys. That alligator, especially the one to the right, was pretty big. But the one to the left actually didn't really seem all that big, but it was. In fact, somewhere around Thanksgiving, it decided to pay a visit to the people who live in this house right here. Check it out.
My daughter runs away because it was so loud, it almost sounded like he was going to break the door down.
We'll get a look at the rowdy reptile that freaked out a Fort Myers family. That gator creeped up to their door.
Rather than all the cars on the driveway tonight, a gator nearly 9 feet long crawled across it and onto this family's front porch. They tell me it's a wild encounter they'll be talking about for Thanksgivings to come. An uninvited guest.
He was hissing and swinging his tail around.
Lingering and lashing out at Shaya Bahari's door.
Then I looked through the window and sure enough, there's a gigantic alligator and his tail just smacking my door.
The bangs coming from a nearly 9-foot gator.
It was intense.
Startling not just Bahari, but other neighbors too, who alerted her about the roaming reptile over Facebook.
And there was golf carts and trucks full of people. They just wanted to see the show. But then I had to tell them to leave just in case anybody got hurt.
Bahari's fiancé called FWC, who showed up within minutes to remove the gator, but trapping it was tough.
And they were just trying to get him out, but he was rolling all the way through.
Damaging potted plants and part of the landscape.
I'm like, why my house? Do you smell turkey? I'm like,
the gator isn't a first for the neighborhood. Many hope an encounter this close will be the last.
You just gotta call the number and get them out of here.
Just take caution with your animals, your children. Just don't walk outside in the dark at night because that's when they're out.
Now, because the reptile in this case was longer than 4 feet, the family called the agency's Nuisance Alligator Hotline, which is what anyone found in a similar situation should do. I'm in Fort Myers tonight, Nestor Montoya, NBC2.
Well, it just goes to show you, you never know. You could walk out your front door and there's a big, 9-10 foot alligator sitting there just waiting for you. So you got to be careful. In fact, we've received complaints from a lot of people here in the neighborhood that the alligators are sort of kind of watching them as they're walking around on the sidewalk and stuff like that. So they do get big and it does become a nuisance after a while. I was told that they take the alligators out of the lakes in a case like this and they actually, put them back into their natural habitat someplace else here in Florida, down in the Everglades or something like that. But as it turns out too, the big one, the one to the right, is still in the lake, and I hear that there's still a lot of females around here because that one's a big male, and there's been a bunch of females in here, and I hear that there's a lot of baby alligators in the lake right now. So should be interesting. I should have more alligator footage as we go down the road. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.